First to the stage. Now, guys, listen, we're going to try to keep this very succinct because I still want to go outside. All right, I still want to go outside. I'm going to keep this very succinct. I want to know what your end goals are. And also, I want a reaction off of this specific video. I'm going to set a timer. We're going to keep it to about 3-4 minutes. Okay?
How you doing, little brother?
Uncle Gary, what's good, my G? How are you?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing well, man. It's good to see you down in here. I remember last week when you came down in here, your mic wasn't working, so I'm glad that you down up in here, bro. I appreciate you for coming through.
I try to make sure it's all right this time.
Awesome, man.
I love your guys' conversation. Number one, brothers, here's my old take. Old guy. First of all, I want to hear it. Anybody between the ages of 20 and 35 as a man, marriage shouldn't even be on your mind, period.
Facts.
Only building yourself.
You said between 25 and 35.
That's it. No marriage.
Facts.
You can make what you need by that time and establish yourself.
Facts. Come on.
As for settling down with a woman, always take a woman 10 years your junior. Because as you know, we get a little better with age. They get aged. Sorry to say.
Facts.
Now, this hypergamy stuff, which I'm just reading up on, I don't really know too much about women have their own and all that kind of crap.
Yeah.
First of all, I've been in a relationship for 23 years with my woman.
Okay.
She never had to work. I guess in today's society, I'll be a simp. But I can take care of my own. I'm a man. I'm not just a male. I'm a man. I don't need no woman to give me nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. The only thing, take care of me. That's it. I don't need you to take care of our finances. That's my job. Most guys don't believe that. Why I don't think you should get married? Don't bring somebody else in your relationship. If you're going to get married, only because you want to have children, because two-parent households is 85% of the times your child will be all right, you know. So best you do that. Otherwise, brothers, don't think about it. As for the ladies, be female. That's all you got to do. Men really don't care about money, because I'll give you an example of what I'm talking about. Most of the women that were hot when I was in my 30s, like the Vivica Foxes and Lisa Ray and all these women, guess what they all have in common?
What's up,
They're all single.
all the waiting to exhale ideologies.
Remember, these are millionaire women that can't get a man. Young cats don't want them because you're old now. Men who have things, I don't want you. I want something young, fresh, and green.
Facts. Keep going, Hug.
Now for your relationship advice. If you want to know if you have a good woman, follow the 4 C's. Calm, cool, collective, confidence. That's it. Relationship now, you got to do the 3 R's. Rant, reason, resolve. That's it.
What's the 3 R's? Rant, reason, resolve?
That's it. You and your woman are going to argue. You let her rant for 10 minutes. Don't say shit. After the 10 minutes, sit down and reason. Find out what the problem is. After that, 10 more minutes, you resolve it. Guess what? You're having a good time and you realize your argument was bullshit.
Holy shit! Toronto in the building! Toronto in the building! Uncle Gary, stand up! Shit! So, Uncle Gary, you already know, like, here's what happens. You come down into the chat and I say to myself, he's got to be the closer. Okay? He's got to be the goddamn closer. And listen, the first thing that you said, and I want to touch on that real quick. From the age perspective, 25 to 35, you should not even be thinking about it. I would say from adulthood to 35, in my opinion, you should not be thinking about it. Okay? You should not be even thinking about it. I think that, you know, if you look at and understand kind of when a boy becomes a man and where he sits within his degree of masculinity and understanding women, understanding who he is as a man, what he can bring to the table from a financial perspective, being a good provider, right? Being the degree of good security for a woman. he doesn't really understand those things when he's earlier on, but he starts to mature into that later on. Okay, that's why dudes mature like fine wine. Women, a lot of y'all value starts to decrease over time. Okay, I mean, I'm 34 going on 35 this month. Okay, 10 years my junior is what I generally go. Around 25-ish is a sweet spot for me. That's usually a sweet spot for me, because usually younger than 25, they're just annoying in the way that they talk about things, right? Like, I want to hear less about love and hip hop and more about the state of the economy. Okay, usually 25 and above, that's usually where they can start to have those types of conversations. Within that being said, I also understand that to a degree of what it is of who I am and what I'm looking for. All right, asking a question about, like, what would your role be in marriage, right? Like, so Uncle Gary, let me ask you this question as well, okay? Because you've been married for 22 years.
No
right?
Marriage. Don't believe in it.
Married. I thought you said you
were. No, I've been with my girl for 23 years.
You've been with your girl for 23 years. So have you ever been married?
No, I don't believe in that. That's craziness. I don't want to have kids. Why should I get married? But I also been retired for the last 15 years.
Okay, so you're retired. You made all your money. Okay.
I'm good.
You're financially independent.
No problems there.
So you're past. Okay, so the net worth is extremely positive, and you did it without being married.
Oh, well, see, I found a woman that wanted what I wanted. That's number one. Okay? Don't try to change a woman into what you want. There's a woman out there that wants exactly what you want. You don't got to go search. Because first of all, don't forget you're the man. You choose. So anytime you get into a shitty situation, guess what you did? You chose it.
Uncle Gary has an abundance mindset. Uncle Gary has an abundance mindset. Sheesh. Shots fired.
Also, as a young man, I had my fun. Understand? It's a little different now because with all the social media, like, we actually really have to go talk to women to get them.
Yeah.
See, now with the swipe and stuff like that, most of the women you see on these programs, they don't look like that. They're all made up. They got fake hair. Like, hey. When you see a woman face to face, you see what you're getting. You see if she can even hold a conversation.
Oh. 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 Oh, 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 oh. 9/11, baby. Oh!
What's good, man?
A silk robe?
Man, yeah. Hey, I've been enjoying the stream tonight, man. This shit's been entertaining. I've been going to fuck off in the comment section.
I appreciate it. I'm looking at the goddamn comment section. Y'all are going completely in currently. Completely.
Hey, before I start, is that some super chats you want to get to?
So if you look at a comment like this, success can only occur outside of a relationship. How does that make you feel, bro?
I don't think it's true. You know, it's kind of funny because after watching so much red pill content or whatever the case may be, and just being logical, I tell my wife all the time, I love you to death. It's not too much I wouldn't do for you. But if we ever got divorced, I'm not getting married again. Fuck no.
Like, well, bro, like, I actually used you as an example earlier. I'm not sure if you saw, but in terms of how you, the main reasons why you felt like your wife is a white tiger is because she supported you when you were at your lowest.
Yeah. You know, not to say our relationship was perfect. We had our bumps just like any other relationship. But it kind of goes back to what you said. Majority of dudes want to ride or die. Like, despite how many red pill rage may be in the comment section, majority of them are secret purple pills. And they legitimately want like a ride or die type of woman. The problem is that majority of women, their nature is selfish as hell. And so they don't want to put themselves in a financial situation where it comes back to bite them in the ass. So, they're battling with themselves. They don't really know what they want to do. So most people either go one or two extremes. Either just
wait, hold on, bro. You just said some shit. You can't just you can't just walk by that and then not expound upon that. You said the majority of the dudes down into the chat are purple pill.
Oh, yeah, and they in the closet. They're in the purple pill closet at the moment.
So they're in the purple pill closet. You just feel as though they don't feel like the time is right to be blue pill because they haven't found a lady that would allow the bluism, the bluish, the Smurf tint, the Smurf tint to come out. And you know, I do believe that there are some straight up quote unquote red pill fuck them to sleep. I do believe that they exist, and I do believe there's some in the comment section. But because of the way majority of us were raised up, I find it hard to believe that it's just majority, you know, dick them down, toss them to the side of the road in the comment section. Like, you're trying to fight off a lot of things that you were raised up teaching, which we have come to realize majority of it is bullshit. But that's a lot to fight off, and then, you know, just be in a complete transformation all of a sudden. I just embrace it. The only reason I'm gonna keep it funky with you, the only reason I support marriages is because of religious reasons. Because when you look at it from like the outside in, it literally makes no fucking sense for a male. It's fucking retarded. But that doesn't mean I regret being married to my wife. You know, we have a healthy marriage. She makes her own money. I make my own money. We have each other's backs, which is the reason we're going on 7 years now. Which is the reason we're probably still married, is because we have each other's backs, like in every aspect, not just some bullshit Romeo and Juliet fairy tale magazine shit. Like, in every aspect, we have each other's backs. Boogie, what you got for me?
All right, so I'm going to base everything off my experiences, right? Because granted, everyone has their own experience on how they got the red pill. I would say I've been red pill for 2 years right now, and like I said, I treasure my experiences because my experiences are very traumatic. Sometimes I remember shit I did, and I'm thinking maybe I was, you know, I'm African, so sometimes I'm thinking some nigga gave me some black magic bullshit, you know, because of how I used to behave with women.
Yeah.
And that's why
like someone put some period, like someone put some period juice in your spaghetti, is what you're saying.
Facts, you know, it's crazy. And recently I've been doing a real life story of my blue pill days on my channel Boogie Talks. For those who want to subscribe, go check me out, right? So for me, my end goal, right? And like I said, I'm gonna base this off me, my experience, right?
Okay.
So first of all, however much I would want to get the wife, the fans, and kids and all that bullshit, at the end of the day, with everything I know now and everything I went through, I cannot wake up and forget everything I went through and just wish for a unicorn. In my experience, it's never gonna happen. Right?
Boogie, I want you to answer the specific question of what's your end goal? Where do you see yourself at 30? Hold on. Where do you see yourself at 40, at 50, and at 60? What is your end goal, my G? I got about 2 more minutes.
Honestly, right now, it's my purpose and doing what I want on my terms. That's my end goal. Because I'm African. We don't have child support in Africa. I can always go make some babies right there and leave them there. So I'm not even worried about marriage or none of that. So my end goal is my purpose, to leave a legacy, to improve people's lives. And that's mainly through fitness. That's it.
But Buggy, you're not in Africa right now, though.
No, I'm not. But I can always go and leave babies there like Akon. I don't have to, you know. Come on.
Boogie, I don't want you to do that. I want you to be a father and impregnate somebody. Okay.
My father had me when I was in Africa and he was in the United States. I'm here now, so.
Boogie, what's your goal after you pursue your purpose?
My goal?
Yes.
Like, you mean in terms, because when you're asking my goal, to leave a legacy, that's what I say.
So your goal is to leave a legacy through fitness and through YouTube.
Whether YouTube, because I don't know where I'm gonna be from now, but whether it's let me give you an example. Right now, your MTR, your legacy is already going on. The way you're inspiring us, for example, the way you inspired me to start trading stocks. That's already your legacy that we are talking about, and that's what I want to do. I don't care about the kids or nothing. I'll get kids eventually, but that's not like my end goal. My end goal is to leave a legacy where I can inspire people and motivate people, even when I'm gone. All right. Nobody cares about how many kids you had. Nobody cares about how married you were, which church you went to get married. At the end of the day, it's about what inspiration and motivations did you leave for the world. That's what I believe. That's my end goal.
Buggy, I gotta ask you a quick question, my G. Can you legit go to Africa, make children, and then they can't get you for child support?
In Uganda, yes, you can, because we don't have the law of child support. Like no woman is gonna drag you to court and try to take half of your shit. If it's divorce, it's divorce. You're not taking half of my shit. Buggy, period.
I do not want you to go to Uganda and raw dog Ugandans and just leave and be like, peace. I don't want you to do that.
No. What I'm saying is I'll have kids in Uganda and I'll take care of them without being scared that she will drag me to child support court to take my kids and force me to pay for them.
Uncle Chris in the building. What's good, my G?
What's going on, sir? How are you?
Man, I'm doing all right. I'm doing well, man. How are you?
I am well. Thank you for asking.
Awesome, man.
I'm just gonna keep mine short, sweet, and to the point. To answer your question, my end game is simple. A lot of fellas are going, y'all stomachs are gonna turn when y'all hear me say this, but I legit want to get married, and that's because I've seen it work, and not because my parents did it. My day ones did it. All of my day ones are either married or are about to get married. I want that too. And they made their woman who they wanted them to be. Fellas, you do not get a writer. You make a writer. That woman has to be secure enough in you to understand that if you fall on hard terms, you're not going to be there for too long. And she ain't got no problem backing you up. Let's just be real. Two. A lot of y'all talk about this polygamy thing and how y'all want multiple women, but understand this. And I believe Mr. Brown can probably attest to this. It ain't about having multiple women. It's about taking care of multiple women. It's a group economics thing. You have to provide something and they have to facilitate what they bring to the table too. It's not you a bunch of girls, pardon my French. So there's that.